radio show might make you cry, will probably make you angry, will most assuredly make you laugh, and is guaranteed to make you think. 3-6 Nation Radio, where no topic is too hot, no take is too cold, with Monica Livingston and Sean Parker. 3-6 Nation Radio, in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, shucks. Welcome to 3-6 Nation Radio. I am Monica D. Livingston, founder and leader of the 3-6 Nation movement. I am flying solo. Sean's not here. Oh, Sean. Sean is actually Sean William Parker, the main event voice, is lending his voice to GW University today in their athletic program. So, hi, Sean. We miss you, but, it's a little lonely up here, but I'm going to try to get through this. So what I really need for everybody to do is to call in. Please call in, participate today. Our call-in number is 203-580-3636. Happy Thursday. And we have an awesome show lineup. We've got Ivan's Rant, which has become one of the main segments that people love to talk about and to hear. So Ivan's going to be here in a little bit to do his thing. We have the return of the funny man, Phil Maxwell, or as we like to call him around here, the only black guy in North Dakota. And we have news stories that probably one of them is going to make you cringe a little bit. Maybe a prank call. Who the heck knows? You know how this show goes. We don't know what we're ever going to actually really do. But we also have a songstress in the building, and she is going to bless us today with her presence. And she's in the building. Janae, do you just go by just one name? Are you like Madonna? Okay, so it's just Janae. You don't even need to know her last name. We're not going to tell you her last name. It's just one name, just like Madonna, except more talented. I said it. Madonna can't sing. Let's be real, okay? Madonna can't sing. She's a total package in terms of entertainment, but you're not going to buy Madonna's record just to listen to her vocals. Let's just be real about that. So anyway, if you are listening or watching, call in, say hello, especially my people in the Philippines. Listen, we just got the numbers last week. I'm killing it in the Philippines. Like 3-6 Nation Radio is crushing it in the Philippines. So I love y'all. Call us 203-580-3636. Also, look us up on Facebook 3-6 Nation. Instagram at 3_6_nation, and Twitter at 3-6 Nation. I'm super excited. Let's do this real quick. We're going to come back with a couple news stories. We'll be right back with news after this word from our sponsor, the Crystal City Sports Club. 3-6 Nation Radio on ListenVisionLive.com. We'll be back in a minute.
It's Sean Parker here, and whenever I want some good food in nice-sized portions, not bird-sized food, but big boy portions, I look no further than the Crystal City Sports Pub. Now, if you just stayed on the original first story of the restaurant, you'd be more than happy with the pool tables and the aforementioned good food, but then they went and added a grand second story with, check this out, 6 37-inch LCDs, 2 8-foot projection screen TVs, and a 10-foot projection screen TV, and as a cherry on the top, a state-of-the-art sound booth. They're open 365 days a year, and they are waiting for you. The Crystal City Sports Pub, 529 23rd Street South in Arlington, Virginia. Call them at 703-521-8215 or visit them on the web at ccsportspub.com.
Come on, hustle. Get your head in the game. Come on.
Are you setting the right example for your kids?
Are you even trying? The ball's down there. What are you doing? You need to get some confidence.
Come on, hustle up, get up there.
Reviewing last year, ad revenue has declined 15%.
Come on, get your head on straight.
Before your child's next game, ask yourself, how would you like it if they copied your behavior?
There are many ways which we can improve.
That's for sure. You need to get some confidence.
Positive Coaching Alliance has valuable tips and tools to help our kids perform their best while keeping sports enjoyable for everyone. Their development zone is a great resource for parents like us. Positive Coaching Alliance, creating better athletes, better people. Learn more at positivecoach.org/Fox Sports.
3-6 Nation News, here we go.
36 Nation News, the DMV's #1 source for the hot topics and current news of the day.
All right, listen, this is what I want to talk about today. There's a Milwaukee high school student was caught on video beating up his teacher in the middle of class. Student 16. He was filmed lunging at his teacher at South Division High on Tuesday. A teenager was caught punching his teacher in the head several times. Police said the teacher suffered non-life-threatening injuries from the attack. The student was arrested at the school and is now facing possible charges. Those of you that are watching, not just listening, let's see if we can go to the videotape here. Jacob, can you show the viewers what the heck happened here? Okay, now that was absolutely ridiculous. First off, he sucker punched the teacher, caught him off guard. I'm sure the teacher didn't think that he was actually going to put his hands on him. I don't know what was said ahead of time. The question that I have for the audience, you guys can respond on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, or actually go ahead and call us and let's talk about it, 203-580-3636. Is it ever appropriate for a teacher to put his hands on a student? Now, I want to know the answer to that. I'm going to share a little bit about, my history in education and tell you guys this. First off, in the video, what I saw was nobody came to the teacher's aid. Nobody tried to stop it. No one tried to step in between them. And after the teacher is laid out on the floor, knocked out cold, apparently, because he didn't even put his hands up or anything, the student is actually the one that stopped the aggressive behavior because he just, stopped punching. I will tell you this, boy, he got the right teacher. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that. Because had it been me, ooh, Jesus. So help him. But here's the thing. I used to work in what we call level 5 education system in the school where we were trained. I was the behavior staff. So we were actually trained to take students if they were aggressive or needed to go to the timeout room. We would go in and physically remove them. We had walkie-talkies. We were basically like, security in the building. But we did it in a therapeutic manner. It wasn't like we were aggressive, and there were holds that we did that were appropriate holds, etc. And so when you sign up for that type of job, you know that you may get hit. I got punched one time in the side of my ear, and the back of my earring cut the back of my ear, and so there was a lot of blood, even though, the kid thought he really did something. He just really got lucky. But, I didn't respond in an aggressive manner because that was part of the gig. That was part of the job. We knew that was something that could happen. So, but when you sign up to just teach English, okay, just English, and somebody's in your face and they sucker punch you like that, or they come at you, or they threaten your family, is it ever appropriate for a teacher not to be the aggressor, but to defend themselves? That's the question I have. 203-580-3636. Social media links, Facebook, 36 Nation. Instagram at 3_6_Nation. And Twitter at 36 Nation. I want to know what you guys think about it. Let me know. I'm going to ask our special guest that we have today what she thinks about it when we do our interview segment. Jacob doesn't know this. Jacob, the engineer supreme, I want to know what he thinks about it. We'll get to that later. Anybody else that walks through this building, I'm going to ask them also because I truly want to know if it's ever a time. My personal opinion is if I'm in danger and I haven't signed up to be the crisis counselor, if I haven't signed up to be the behavior manager, and it's not part of my job description to get into physical altercations, I use altercations loosely, or different holds, therapeutic holds on students, and I'm just a regular teacher, I'm teaching math or something, I don't know. I think that I'm going to have to think about, protecting myself my family and make sure that, you know, nothing happens to me so that I can teach another day. So those are just my thoughts on that. I'll tell you guys the cell phone footage was shot by a fellow student. Captured. The kid is 16 years old. He lunged at the student first, is what you can see, and he punched the teacher in the head, causing him to crash directly to the ground. And so the teacher was never in a situation where he was able to even defend himself. So it was just a tragic situation all the way around. I don't know how that teacher returns back to that classroom without ridicule, how he gets the respect back. They're going to be calling him a punk and a whole bunch of other stuff. And it says something also about where we are with our young people right now, that not one of the students in that room thought just enough to get up and get in between them to try to de-escalate the situation. And there's no button or phone in the classroom. Do we need to think about putting buttons and phones in classrooms so that when teachers need backup, somebody is running through there? We used to have that. My walkie-talkie would go off and we'd go running down the hallway and we would have snatched his little ass up out there. Anyway, that's all I want to say about that. Now, my next story is about, oh gosh, I feel so sorry for this guy. I mean, like, I really, really do. He's having a bad day. It is a crying neo-Nazi. Where's my tissue, Jacob? There he is. Yeah, this is the guy, what's his name? Christopher Cantwell. Or is it James Cantwell? Christopher Cantwell. And he was on Vice, if you guys watch this, prior to the Charlottesville rally. He was one of the guys that gave an interview for Vice News, and he is disgusting. And now he's in a situation where there is video of him actually pepper spraying someone that did not provoke it at all, and he had to turn himself into authorities. Since then, he's been, you know, seen on YouTube in different videos crying because people are trying to kill him. And so I'm really looking around right now for the smallest friggin' violin to play for his hating ass. There it is. My man Anthony from Thursday Night Tea is in the building, and he is playing the smallest violin ever. So Cantwell is being held at a regional jail in Lynchburg. Go figure. Irony. Pending transport to Charlottesville. Okay. Cantwell claims he was defending himself, saying he only did it because my only other option was knocking out his teeth. Even in his defense, he's aggressive and just nasty. I hope that they put him in a cell with Marquise and Durante and Tehran, and just forget to check on them. That's what I heard. That's exactly what I hope. The white nationalists, goodbye, sir. I cannot cry for you, and I feel really bad. So that's it, and that's all for him. My last thing I want to talk about is this friggin' Powerball. You know, I was thinking that I might not see you guys today. I really thought I was going to call in here and say, you know what, Jacob, you better hit rerun, okay, and meet me outside somewhere, because I thought that I had the Powerball numbers. We were going to make it rain, okay, all over listenvisionlive.com. That's what we were going to do. But, yep, I didn't even have two numbers. And somebody won everything. So my question to you, let's dream a little together. If you were the winner, if you had won, what would you have done with the money? I mean, that's a crap load of money. Like, what actually would you have done with the money? Let us know. Call in. Talk to me about it on our social media. And let's just hope that next time. It's going to take a long time for it to build up to that amount of money. I'm very happy now because Ivan of Ivan's Rant segment just walked in. I was getting a little nervous. I thought I was going to have to stand on the stage and talk about him, but he has made it to the building. So that's an awesome thing. We're going to go to commercial break, and we're going to come back with our community spotlight segment and some live music for 36 Nation Radio. We'll be right back.
It's Sean Parker here, and whenever I want some good food in nice-sized portions, not bird-sized food, but big boy portions, I look no further than the Crystal City Sports Pub. Now, if you just stayed on the original first story of the restaurant, you'd be more than happy with the pool tables and the aforementioned good food, but then they went and added a grand second story with, check this out, 6 37-inch LCDs, 2 8-foot projection screen TVs, and a 10-foot projection screen TV, and as a cherry on the top, a state-of-the-art sound booth. They're open 365 days a year, and they are waiting for you. The Crystal City Sports Pub, 529 23rd Street South in Arlington, Virginia. Call them at 703-521-8215 or visit them on the web at ccsportspub.com.
Come on, hustle. Get your head in the game. Come on.
Are you setting the right example for your kids?
Are you even trying? The ball's down there. What are you doing? You need to get some confidence.
Come on, hustle up, get up there.
Reviewing last year, ad revenue has declined 15%.
Come on, get your head on straight.
Before your child's next game, ask yourself, how would you like it if they copied your behavior?
There are many ways which we can improve.
That's for sure. You need to get some confidence.
Positive Coaching Alliance has valuable tips and tools to help our kids perform their best while keeping sports enjoyable for everyone. Their development zone is a great resource for parents like us. Positive Coaching Alliance, creating better athletes, better people. Learn more at positivecoach.org/Fox Sports.
It's about respect. Respect for our teammates, respect for our fans, and respect for our game.
It doesn't matter who you are or where you're from. On this team, we're a family.
Racist, sexist, and homophobic language have no place on our team.
We pledge to make our locker room a safe place for everyone.
No matter your race, religion, or whether you are straight or gay, if you can play, you can play.
All right. Well, I have a musical guest in the building.
Hey.
Miss Janae, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I can't complain. I mean, who's going to listen anyway? Who's going to solve the problem anyway?
My folks is listening.
Oh, they are?
I don't know if they can solve your problem.
Okay, then never mind then. See, there's no need to complain. I'm happy to have you here. Let's see. I'm just going to read this real quick. You sent me a bio. You were born in Alexandria, Virginia, right outside of Washington, D.C.
I was.
Lived in D.C. as an infant and child. You grew up in D.C., later moved to Maryland. Where in Maryland?
I lived in Fort Washington for a little bit,
Okay.
and then my dad also lived in Bowie recently. So
Okay, all right. And you were a tomboy, watching and playing sports, and now she is tapping into her inner woman and feminism and discovering her beauty. Well, you are looking beautiful today. So
thank you.
click, click, check. Okay.
Thank you.
And you began writing when you were 13, and you had your first heartbreak by her best friends.
yeah, because it's no real love back then, except for your friends. Those are your only.
Right. So listen, I'm glad you're here. You're in the building. Let's talk instead of reading about you. I'd rather spend some time with you. So you write all of your own music?
Majority of it. I've probably had maybe one song where someone has written the hook on it.
Okay.
But everything else, I've pretty much written on my own. I wish I had some other people to write some music because I found some really dope writers. But it's just been hard to try to keep the connection and get people to actually, follow through and finish some of the music and stuff like that. So most of it is me. Well, just about everything I've ever put out or recorded is me.
Okay. And so I would think, though, for an artist, like, it's difficult to find a writer that's inside of your head, inside of your heart, inside of your emotions, right? Like,
Definitely. But as an artist, it's just like majority of people who do perform, they don't write their own music. But for me, it's more of an expression tool. But you have to also recognize, your strengths and your weaknesses.
Right.
So sometimes there are things when you say, okay, I'm good at this type of writing, but when it comes to this type, I'm not there yet.
Right.
So that doesn't mean I don't want to tap into it. It doesn't mean that I don't want to do it, because I definitely do.
Okay.
But I just have some more growing to do. So I'm still working on my writing, and I'm still trying to develop more. So with that, I still want to put out music. So I'm still going to keep reaching out to other artists. If you know any writers, anybody,
Hey, hit you up. How can they get in contact with you? What is your social media? Let them know.
I'm actually on Instagram under Janae Music, Janae Music, all one word. I'm on Twitter under Janae Music, but it's an underscore at the end. And you can reach me via email, JanaeMusicInfo@gmail.com. And trust me, I respond back to just about everybody on there. Just don't be crazy and don't be a creep.
Right. No creeps, people. No creeps. Have you made a song about a creep yet?
I haven't, but...
Is that one of the ones we listened to today? You haven't? Oh, you said
I have
you haven't.
not.
Okay.
No, I haven't, because you
Well.
know what? Most of them, I nip it in the bud immediately, so I haven't had like an extensive story. But when I get one...
Hey, if you're a creep out there, what she's looking for is some inspiration. I'm just kidding. Right? Creeps, stay away. No creeps.
I don't even want to have proof of creepiness.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do. I mean, we're gonna talk some more after your second song.
Okay.
But let's give you an opportunity to do what you do best. And I want to talk also about some of the things that you do when you're not singing, because you really are impacting our community here and doing some great things with some of our young people. And so I also want to highlight that. And our community spotlight segment is always about that. What's going on here in DC? We always hear about all the bad things. It is prime time television all day, every day. And so one of the main focuses that we had in this show was to give our community spotlight an opportunity to show all the good stuff. And so you're doing a bunch of stuff. You're making people feel good with music, and then you're also doing a bunch of good things with our young people. But without further ado, tell us just a little bit about the song after we come back from commercial break that we're going to hear from you, what inspired it, and just about it so we can follow it.
The first song or the second song?
It's up to you. You tell Jacob what you want to sing.
Okay, so the first song is called Kicking Through the Door.
Kicking Through the Door, damn.
Yeah,
okay.
I know, it's a little rough. So
maybe that should be the second song. No, I'm just kidding. Go on, kick the door open. Kick the door open.
Kick the door down. So
36 Nation Radio. That's what we do. We kick doors.
Kicking doors down, kicking through all the doors. No barriers, just kicking them all down.
Kick them down.
That's not what it's about, though. I wish it was that positive. But no, the song in itself is about finding out that somebody's cheating on you and doing you wrong, and you like, oh, you got the wrong one, boo.
Okay. She looked at the camera when she said that. In case Boo is watching. Like, she was looking at me and then she said, you got the wrong one, Boo. So, Boo,
gotta let them know.
I just wanted to, right before you start, I don't want to mess up your vibe, but did you actually kick Boo's door down, or?
You mean in the actual scenario that it's about?
Right. I mean, if this is a true story. If it's a true story, I don't know.
It's kind of, but I didn't necessarily kick the door down.
Okay.
And in the song, it got, it's more of a what I wish I could have did.
Okay.
Should have did.
Right.
But
I'm glad you didn't.
Right. It's the scale back. It's the extreme version of what really happened.
Right.
So I did kind of kick the door down, but I didn't necessarily. I didn't break the door. I didn't, But I did come through the door.
Okay.
And I did shut some things down.
All right.
And but.
Well, I'm glad you didn't, because we don't have a prison pass, and I don't know if Jacob can go on the road. I don't know how this show would have looked from prison, so I'm glad you're here with us.
Jacob seemed like he the man. I think he could have figured it out.
He could probably figure it out. Okay, so it's not about Jacob. I don't want to go to prison, okay?
I would have had your back because I be kicking through doors. So.
That's true. They might have accidentally just kept me for some old shit. I don't even know about it. Like, wait a minute.
She
like,
beeping. She belongs.
Hold on now. I just came to watch her sing. That's it, right? So we'll go to a commercial break, and then we will be back with Miss Janae, and she's going to kick down the doors here on 36 Nation Radio. We'll be right back.
It's Sean Parker here, and whenever I want some good food in nice-sized portions, not bird-sized food, but big boy portions, I look no further than the Crystal City Sports Pub. Now, if you just stayed on the original first story of the restaurant, you'd be more than happy with the pool tables and the aforementioned good food, but then they went and added a grand second story with, check this out, 6 37-inch LCDs, 2 8-foot projection screen TVs, and a 10-foot projection screen TV, and as a cherry on the top, a state-of-the-art sound booth. They're open 365 days a year, and they are waiting for you. The Crystal City Sports Pub, 529 23rd Street South in Arlington, Virginia. Call them at 703-521-8215 or visit them on the web at ccsportspub.com.
Miss Janae Daniels kicking down the door. Take it away.
B&D money want millions. B&D money want millions. B&D money want millions.
Kicking through the door, waving that 4-4. All you gonna hear is nigga get down on the floor. You're praying to the Lord, don't wanna hear no more. Should've thought of that before I caught you with this whore. Oh, I heard that you was creeping, slipping out on the weekends. So I thought I'd catch you sleeping. Imagine now, where do I begin? I saw your phone been blowing up on the regular. I'm not the type of chick to check your sailor, but something in me told me pick it up. And there it was just my luck. The text said from Mayana, she said for you to call her. Then she said meet her at the spot, the one around the corner. She sent a kissy face, a pic in lingerie. So I decided I would follow you that day. Kicking through the door, waving at 4-4. All you gonna hear is nigga get down on the floor. You're praying to the Lord, don't wanna hear no more. Should've thought of that before I caught you with this whore. I call my girls up, you know they always stay down. I told them pull up and meet me right downtown. I told them bring the heat, since he likes to play with fire. Fucking with me, he gon' meet his higher power. I'm grateful, I'm faithful, disloyal, disgraceful. They told me you was playing, but to you I always stay true. No matter what I heard, I never checked you. So for you to play me was disrespectful. You can't be fully wrapped to think you get away with that. You lost your mind, but I'ma help you find it with the strap. I got my girls with me, and we ain't playing games. We coming through, we kicking ass, and then we taking names. Kicking through the door, waving at 4-4. All you gonna hear is nigga get down on the floor. You're praying to the Lord, don't wanna hear no more. I should've thought of that before I caught you with this whore. Hey, hey, hey,
Hey,
hey, feel me though.
hey. I like that. I like that. Give it up if you in the building. Give it up.
Thank you. I appreciate that, y'all.
Yes, that was awesome. All right,
you.
we're going to come right back after commercial break, and then we're going to hear a little bit more a little bit later in the show. When we come back from this commercial break, it will be Phil's opportunity. I'm going to give him a call, the only black guy in North Dakota. We'll be right back.
It's about respect. Respect for our teammates, respect for our fans, and respect for our game.
It doesn't matter who you are or where you're from. On this team, we're a family.
Racist, sexist, and homophobic language have no place on our team.
We pledge to make our locker room a safe place for everyone.
No matter your race, religion, or whether you are straight or gay, if you can play, you can play.
Sean Parker here, and whenever I want some good food in nice-sized portions, not bird-sized food, but big boy portions, I look no further than the Crystal City Sports Pub. Now, if you just stayed on the original first story of the restaurant, you'd be more than happy with the pool tables and the aforementioned good food, but then they went and added a grand second story with, check this out, 6 37-inch LCDs, 2 8-foot projection screen TVs, and a 10-foot projection screen TV, and as a cherry on the top, a state-of-the-art sound booth. They're open 365 days a year, and they are waiting for you. The Crystal City Sports Pub, 529 23rd Street South in Arlington, Virginia. Call them at 703-521-8215 or visit them on the web at ccsportspub.com.
All right, this is our segment here, Jacob, where we do the Phil Maxwell segment, and Phil is our only black guy in North Dakota. He moved there, I guess it's been 7 months ago now, and realized that which one of these is not like the other. That's what happened when he got there. So let's see if we can get Phil on the line. Phil, are you there?
Oh, hey, yeah, I'm here. Long time no talk.
Yeah, you know.
got a couple updates. Turns out I'm not the only black guy in North Dakota.
Damn.
There's a African guy that enrolled in the school that I'm in. And of course, the admissions lady brought him directly to me.
Of course.
And so now he kind of, you know how like a great white shark has like one of those sucker fish that hangs out near his gills and just kind of hangs on.
Yeah.
Eats the scraps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that African guy does. He just kind of latches on, and he laughs at my jokes, and he says things in an accent that no one understands, so everyone looks at me as if I'm going to speak for him in English. I don't know.
I'm sorry to hear that, Phil. Listen, have you ever thought about the fact that because he doesn't know English real good, that's why he's laughing at your jokes? Maybe you're actually not funny at all. But anyway, tell us what else is going on. What have you been up to? What are you doing?
Okay, yeah. So here's an update. We got a new roommate. She's really into co-ed volleyball for adults. You know, the kind of volleyball that you volunteer your free time for.
Yeah.
She really tried to get me into it and get me on the team, but I was like, nah. But yeah, it turns out she's like the plug for cheese curds, though. Like the major plug. Any kind of cheese curds, vegan, lactose free. If you want dinosaur shaped cheese curds, you can get it. It's crazy.
Yeah, you sound crazy right now talking about cheese curls. Listen, what are you doing? You sound even, I don't know. Anyway, what are you doing? Let's concentrate on you. Tell me about what's going on.
That's a good question. What am I up to and what am I planning on doing? Well, right now I'm in welding school. I got a job.
Congratulations.
Lined up for when I get out.
Finally.
I just can't really, tell my mom or my grandparents because, I moved to a place where a majority of the inhabitants suffer from Caucasia, and my job is on a farm, so I don't want my grandmother to feel like I set her back again.
Yeah.
But aside from that, Halloween is around the corner, and all the roommates, they want to get together and do like a group Halloween thing, and they were like, oh, we could do Scooby-Doo or we could do the Flintstones. And I'm like, well, I'm black. So I decided we should just, do the A-team. I can put a little fake mohawk on and say, some pickaninny things.
Disgusting.
Wow. It wasn't until I was talking to you that I realized that my life is unremarkable.
Totally. Actually. Yeah, it's terrible.
I guess in a good way.
No, it's not good at all. Listen, you actually even sound sad. This is supposed to be, remember, your comedy segment. And so far, what I found out is you've got a African suckerfish hanging out with you. You are getting ready to be a slave again on a farm. They've tricked you into thinking that you're going to be welding there. Oh, that's never happened before. And you are dressing up as the only black guy that was on the A-team who wore gold chains and was all the muscle. Yeah, you sound super, super sad and crazy. I don't know. Let's talk again soon, but I kind of got to go, Phil.
Yeah, we will talk again. And Monica, I'm not sad, okay? I'm just weak.
Exactly. My point.
All right. So knock it off.
Goodbye, slave.
Talk to you later.
Okay, whoo, that was rough. That was Phil, who is one of two only black men in North Dakota. So yeah, thanks, Phil. We'll talk to you probably again in another 3 months. Now I remember why we don't do the segment that often. Sheesh, good gosh. Time is flying, though, so we will be right back. I'm going to do calendar of events so you guys know what's happening this weekend. And then after that, we have Ivan's Rant. And then we have another song by our songstress who killed the first one. She kicked down the door. I don't know if she's going to go a little softer on us to lead us out or not, but we'll be right back. 36 Nation Radio and ListenVisionLive.com.
Come on, hustle. Get your head in the game. Come on.
Are you setting the right example for your kids?
Are you even trying? The ball's down there. What are you doing? You need to get some confidence.
Come on, hustle up, get up there.
Reviewing last year, ad revenue has declined 15%.
Come on, get your head on straight.
Before your child's next game, ask yourself, how would you like it if they copied your behavior?
There are many ways which we can improve.
That's for sure. You need to get some confidence.
Positive Coaching Alliance has valuable tips and tools to help our kids perform their best while keeping sports enjoyable for everyone. Their development zone is a great resource for parents like us. Positive Coaching Alliance, creating better athletes, better people. Learn more at positivecoach.org/Fox Sports.
It's about respect. Respect for our teammates, respect for our fans, and respect for our game.
It doesn't matter who you are or where you're from. On this team, we're a family.
Racist, sexist, and homophobic language have no place on our team.
We pledge to make our locker room a safe place for everyone.
No matter your race, religion, or whether you are straight or gay, if you can play, you can play.
It's Sean Parker here, and whenever I want some good food in nice-sized portions, not bird-sized food, but big boy portions, I look no further than the Crystal City Sports Pub. Now, if you just stayed on the original first story of the restaurant, you'd be more than happy with the pool tables and the aforementioned good food, but then they went and added a grand second story with, check this out, 6 37-inch LCDs, 2 8-foot projection screen TVs, and a 10-foot projection screen TV, and as a cherry on the top, a state-of-the-art sound booth. They're open 365 days a year, and they are waiting for you. The Crystal City Sports Pub, 529 23rd Street South in Arlington, Virginia. Call them at 703-521-8215 or visit them on the web at ccsportspub.com.
All right, we are back. Listen, I want to give you guys a couple of things that you need to do this weekend if you have an opportunity. The weather is supposed to be absolutely gorgeous. A little warmer than it's been the last 2 days, but still, summer's coming to an end, so get out there. We've got the Capital Dragon Boat Regatta at the Wharf. It's an action-packed dragon boat race, that's right, that takes place near the Southwest Waterfront's beautiful new development, the Wharf. Groups of 20 frantically paddling towards the finish line with a drummer on board inspiring the team. I don't think you get any prizes for this thing, but it's going to be a boatload of fun. So go to the regatta's website, and you can just do a Google search, really, a Capital Dragon Boat Regatta at the Wharf. That's Boat Regatta at the Wharf. The other thing that you need to know is that the Maryland Renaissance Festival is back. It is back. Now, here's the thing about it. It's really not my thing, but a lot of people enjoy this holiday weekend by checking out the Renaissance theme artists that are there. There are performances, dances, musicians. I do like the little turkey legs that they have there. Those are good. And here's the thing. You can dress up in your own costume if you want to. They also sell costumes there. Now, not everything is from the Renaissance age. Last time I was there were a couple of furries there. I didn't really understand why they were there. It seemed a bit displaced, but it is what it is. The festival occurs on select dates through October 22nd. It begins every single Saturday at 10 a.m. You can get tickets, and the address is 1821 Crownsville Road, Annapolis, Maryland. That's 21401. You need that zip code if you're gonna Google Map there. Last thing I think you guys should check out is the 17th Street Festival. 17th Street in DuPont Circle has so much to see and do. It needs its own day-long festival for you to take in all the wonder. There's going to be live music there, food trucks, over 100 vendors, including 50 different artists displaying fine arts, crafts, and jewelry. So I think there's even a kids zone there where they probably have a moon bounce, a ball crawl, face painting, games, as well as, the little petting zoo that they do. Make sure you bring something to wash them little children's hands with them little nasty pets that they take everywhere. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, they'll be featuring dogs and cats, and you can even drop by. And I think there are tickets for a portion of it, and some of it is free, so check that out. The address for that is 17th Street Northwest from P Street to R in Northwest at 1500 and 1600 blocks, and it is from 12 to 6 p.m. Listen, I'm done with telling you guys where to go this weekend. We're going to come right back, and it is going to be time for Ivan's rant, and he's going to do his thing. He's already on the stage, people. He's so excited. I haven't even previewed this, so I apologize in advance. Who knows what the hell Ivan's going to say. We'll be right back. We're just going to take 30 seconds to make sure he's all set, and then we'll be right back on 36 Nation Radio. Ivan inspired. I don't have your buzzer.
That's okay.
That's Sean. So we're just going to trust you with your time.
I've got 2 minutes, but I want to talk about something that is near and dear to my heart.
Okay. See, you already started talking now.
Oh, here we go. Everybody wants to be happy. That deep, genuine happiness. but not a lot of us are actually happy. Last weekend, I got to spend the afternoon walking through what I considered the most beautiful city in the world. And I pass all of these bars filled with people, and none of them are looking happy, and they are paying $15 for a drink, and they are not happy. And as I'm walking home, I decided to stop into the liquor store and buy myself some gin. I wanted to celebrate the end of summer. And so I stop by an ATM, I get a 20, I go into the liquor store, I spend $15, I get my bottle of gin, and I step outside. And there is a woman, a beggar, who looks at me and she says, "Can I have like 85 cents? So I reach into my pocket and I pulled out the only money that I had, this $5 bill, and I hand it to her. And she begins to dance and jump and sing like she just found Wonka's golden ticket. And she says, "I'm gonna eat tonight." I only had $5. That's all I could give. And as she's dancing and singing, I can tell that I have just made someone genuinely, deeply happy. And that made me genuinely happy. And while we're there, all of these people walked by us like we didn't even exist. What is wrong with us? That it would take so little to fix so much, and we have so much, and we give so little, and when we do give at all, it is begrudgingly. And we know that if we give, it will make us happy, and yet we look at the people who are dying on our streets with disgust and anger, and we are not happy. And then we go and pay $15 for a drink and remain unhappy.
Nice job. Give it up for Ivan, our studio audience. Go ahead and put your hands together for Ivan. Ivan, I'm going to do things a little different. Come over here and join me today. Hey. Yeah, come over here and join me, and let's talk about, you got a bunch of stuff going on. That was powerful.
Oh, thank you very much.
Just like
glad to be here.
Each and every week, you have been blessing us for it's been about 6 minutes now total.
Thank you. 6 minutes of airtime.
Because we only give you 2 minutes. We can only give Ivan 2 minutes. Otherwise, it'd just be Ivan's rant show, and I won't even be. I'll be sitting over there with Jacob talking about used to be my show, right? So we can only give you 2 minutes, but every time we give you 2 minutes, you say something that is powerful. It is community minded. It is something that will push people forward and human kindness forward. And so I do appreciate that, and I look forward to this. You are more than just 2 minutes, though. So tell us a little bit about you and what else you're doing. I know you're teaching a course online.
Yeah, I'm teaching.
And so talk about that a little bit.
Boy, that's so much fun.
And talk into this thing, because I want people to hear you.
I get to be a little bit quieter when I'm sitting down. I don't have to yell. Right now, I'm teaching this course. It's called Engaging with the Religious Right. And the entire premise of the course started because I came from a very religious family, and I wanted to talk to my family, to my parents, to those people who came out of that system. And they're talking about, voting for Trump and what they're going and why they're voting. And I tried to make very clear, logical arguments, and the anger just kept building and building until finally we had Charlottesville.
Right.
And the president of Liberty University, Mr. Jerry Falwell Jr., he came out and said, "We support this man."
Right.
And
as a Christian.
Right. Pastor down in Texas came out and said, "God has given Donald Trump the authority to nuclear war North Korea."
He said it just like that.
That's not in the Bible.
No.
And so a lot of fundamentalist evangelical Christians started to say, I don't think this agrees with my beliefs.
Right.
They're sending their degrees back to these universities, and they're distancing themselves from whatever has infected the religious right. When I talk about the religious right, I don't mean
I know who you're talking about.
Just people who are religious or people who vote Republican.
Right.
But it's a very specific sect of people who have been deluded.
Yeah, it's that conservative Christian, that minuscule. Well, I mean, it's growing now though, so it's not even so minuscule. That's part of the issue and part of the problem, and their interpretation of the Bible, and it always it always enrages me when people want to help me about my relationship with my personal savior. You see the my
And
part of
personal?
it in personal. See how that ain't got nothing to do with you part. Okay, like you need to have your own relationship that would be called your relationship and your personal relationship with your God, Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior, etc. So talk specifically about the course, though.
So the course, I'm giving it online. There was a group in Norman, Oklahoma that came to me and they said, we don't know how to engage. We need actual help. And I had spent time trying to think this through. And so I changed my entire tactics. And I'm not arguing and I'm not yelling. Step number one is you have to approach someone with empathy.
Right. Of
You have
course.
to understand this is where they're coming from. That little, you saw that image of that little baby Ku Klux Klan member?
Oh, yeah.
In front
Came
of
up to the cop, the black
cops?
cop, right.
He's going to grow up into an adult Ku Klux Klan
Sure,
member.
sure.
He doesn't know anything different.
Yeah.
So I can't hate him.
Right.
I can hate his ideology.
Right. The only thing that's going to change is the size of that little outfit he had
There
on.
it is. And
Gotta
so
kick
what we're
that
doing
little-
in this
no.
class is really trying to talk about how do you separate a person from what they believe.
Okay. Okay.
And it's been a lot of fun. We talk about the history. We talk about engaging people with understanding and love.
How
dare I
many
say
people
it.
are enrolled in the class?
Right now, we've got 15 that show up every week.
Okay. Are there differences of opinions in this class, or are there people that already know that something's wrong with the world, and so they're taking this class to then go out and try to change other people? Or do you have some pushback? Are there people that have enrolled in your class that are like, you know, conservatives that, okay, so you're getting a little bit of both sides
Well,
in there? or-
so the people that are here are all liberal-minded,
Okay.
first of all. But where they stand is very different. You have some very religious people and you have some atheists.
Sure.
You have some, I want to go and protest, and then you have some, I need to figure out how to talk to my parents. And so both of those are very different dynamics.
Right.
But they all come from that same place of we need to love each other. I've also started reaching out to some of my uber conservative friends on the other side saying the same thing. Like, how do we lower the rhetoric and have actual conversations with each other? What do we need to do? And they said, all right, we'll give you a chance. Why don't you come talk to us?
Okay.
And so it's hopefully going to start spreading the message and the interaction and the engagement. And that's what we need to fix the country.
You're absolutely right. And it's going to take a lot more of that, a lot of talking, a lot of engagement, a lot of people from different sides of the coin to sit down at the table, over and over again so that we can be heard. And nothing will change until people are heard. And when you feel like there's empathy, when
Yes.
someone can see you through their lens and you feel like they get you, then that's where real change happens. Listen, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. We're going to see 2 more minutes next week.
I'll see
And
you
let's
next
keep this
week.
dialogue, happening also. I would always want to figure out what's going on in this class. Maybe you can share some of the things that are happening in the class with different students, and how you're moving forward. But we're gonna go to a quick break. 30 seconds, just enough time to get Miss Janae back up here on the stage. She's gonna close us out with a song. She said she's not gonna be kicking stuff on this song. This is gonna be a little softer, maybe a little love song. I don't know. So instead of slapping who's sitting next to you, maybe hug them, kiss them. Janae, is that what we're getting ready to do? All right, snuggle up to him. When we come right back, it'll be Miss Janae Daniels.
It's Sean Parker here, and whenever I want some good food in nice-sized portions, not bird-sized food, but big boy portions, I look no further than the Crystal City Sports Pub. Now, if you just stayed on the original first story of the restaurant, you'd be more than happy with the pool tables and the aforementioned good food, but then they went and added a grand second story with, check this out, 6 37-inch LCDs, 2 8-foot projection screen TVs, and a 10-foot projection screen TV, and as a cherry on the top, a state-of-the-art sound booth. They're open 365 days a year, and they are waiting for you. The Crystal City Sports Pub, 529 23rd Street South in Arlington, Virginia. Call them at 703-521-8215 or visit them on the web at ccsportspub.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Janae Daniels, no pressure.
You put it down like a real ass nigga. Grab my ass cause you know it's getting thicker. You like to say it's yours, but then be single all on Twitter. Don't give a damn about your admittance. Don't make me no difference. Cause every night I know you gon' make an appearance. In my bed, in my head, thinking about the way you always stay in between my legs on the low. Boy, you know you ain't going nowhere, and I ain't gonna let you go. No, I'm not saying that I'm claiming you. No, I just think that this thing we do is something special, real exclusive. But I know you don't do relationships, so it's no pressure, nothing between us. It's no pressure, no love, it's just us. It's no pressure from me. It's no pressure, let it be. It's no pressure, nothing between us. It's no pressure, no love, it's just us. It's no pressure from me. It's no pressure, just let it. You tear it up like a real ass monster. Put my hair cause you know it's getting longer. You can't say I love you, but emotions getting stronger. I know you're trying to fight this, and boy, I really don't mind it. I just find it funny how you're always reminded of my eyes and my thighs, trying to think of new ways to get me up off your mind. From my lips in my heels, got you sprung on ways that make it hard for you to forget. No, I'm not telling you to claim me, but I know that you wanna tame me, and I can't give you all of me, cause who would buy the cow when the milk is free? So it's no pressure, nothing between us. It's no pressure, no love, it's just lust. It's no pressure from me. It's no pressure, let it be. It's no pressure, nothing between us. It's no pressure, no love, it's just us. It's no pressure from me. It's no pressure, just let it be. No pressure, we just let it be. No pressure,
Yes, put your hands together. Thank you so much. No pressure. Listen, we're getting ready to get up out of here. I need exactly 1 minute. This has been an amazing show. Thank you so much. I wanted to tell you guys something. As I mentioned, this is kind of my last charge here. I finally get to do this thing. As I mentioned, part of the reason we wanted to do this show was to give you and the listeners and viewers another medium, an outlet for what you're doing in the community, and to spotlight those words. Our other goal, of course, is to provide you with humor, resources, and information. My personal goal is to encourage people to take a leap of faith and follow their dreams, to stop putting off that business, that restaurant, that new career, or whatever it may be in 2017. I decided to take a leap of faith all over the place in terms of career aspirations. It wasn't easy, but so far I would tell you it was well worth it. The successes that I am seeing are bigger than I could have ever imagined, and I want that for everyone. Haters will be there. They are waiting to hate. That is actually their job. Embrace them. It is impossible to have success without naysayers or haters. Take applications for haters. I'm out of these haters. I need some more. You need them. They fuel you. They are as much a part of your success as the hard work and dedication you put into your dreams and aspirations. What I'm trying to say is do something different this weekend, people. Something that moves you forward. Write another chapter of that book that you've been putting off. purchase a domain name of that business, even though you can't afford the entire website now. Do something. Take a step toward that goal. If you want to get a degree, take a step by finding just one class. Can't afford it? Then just read a book about the subject anyway. Greatness awaits each and every one of you, but it won't knock on your door. You have to knock on it. Bang on the door of greatness and announce yourself. Say, I'm here. With each step you take, you are literally checking off achievements towards your real life, the one you create, not the one given to you by circumstances. Seize the day. Take that step. Dreams aren't handed out. They aren't a derivative of luck. Dreams are built. Start building today. I am Monica Livingston. This has been 36 Nation Radio. Thank you so much to Jacob, Morgan. Shout out to my Thursday night tea. Anthony is in the building. Don't you guys go anywhere if you are listening. He is about to turn up. Miss Janae, Ivan, it's been real. 36 Nation Radio. I am Monica D. Livingston. I am your host, and I am out. Peace.